please, we want to make sure that everybody really understand the power behind the Pure Stockist program. So what you need to do is you need to get back into your chat rooms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever channel. If you can send text messages, whatever you can do right now, go tell as many people as possible. Tell them to come right now that we're about to start. So I'm just going to give another 3 minutes and then we'll start. Thank you.
The master's piece. Yeah. You live pure, I live pure. Then we all live the pure life. We all live in our eyes, man. We all live the pure life. Put a smile on your face. Get this energy and run your race. Oh. If anybody say you can't do it, look them in the face and say, watch me do. I'm no Elvis, yeah, but I'm here to rock and roll. I told that one tell me, yeah, shama about me joke. Cause I got this energy, be Genevieve energy. People united, reaching everyone, call it synergy. Easy, 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 easy. Where we go, easy, easy, go. People united. Oh, reaching everyone, people united, oh, oh, reaching everyone, You live pure, I live pure, then we all live.
All right, good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody from anywhere, whatever part of this world you are. We are very excited to have you on this call with us. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope your families, your loved ones, and your friends, and everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing well. So we're here today to kind of share some good news and some wonderful innovations that has taken place within our system. Well, so this call is a very, very important call, and we are very excited about this call. We're very excited about the future of Pure. We are very excited about the future of your business. We are very excited about the lives and the impact we're going to have all across Africa and all across the world as we move forward to change lives. So a few things we're going to do today. Number one, we're going to share with you guys the software. The software is ready to go, so we're going to show you how to use it. Number two, we're going to provide you information on the shipping. We got information on the shipping. And then lastly, we'll go through the Stockist contract with you. That way you can see it and be excited. And so we are truly excited as a group. And we hope that you are going to be as excited as well. So real quickly, I wanted to make sure that that everybody still understands why we're here. For those of you that are not here, that have not been here before, for those of you that are new, we are here on the Stockist University. So I want to go through the Stockist slide real quickly, just remind everybody that's new here while we're here. So the Stockist University basically is built around the concept of people with a pure heart and a vision, and a business, and a mission to change the world, change Africa, to change everywhere and every community all across the world. And this is birthed through the vision of our founder, Chairman Jung, who's the chairman of the board and the founder of the company. Yes, about 20 years in business. We're here in Frisco, Texas. global presence in over 12 countries. We have over 65 different products, and we have a high principle. What is the high principle? Well, principle and fundamentals are honesty, integrity, accountability, commitment, and trustworthiness. You are always going to find this in our dealings and our relationships with you. So we're very excited about that. So what is the mission of the Stockist program? The Stockist program basically is to create an efficient distribution network all across Africa. So we want pure stocks to go to the last mile, to the last household, to the last individual, all across Africa in the markets that we're going to be doing. So how do you become stock? It's very easy. But what are some benefits? Some benefits include quick return on capital and a 10% incentive when you recycle. So we're going to be talking about this. Charles is going to be presenting step by step how to become a stockist, and it's going to be unveiling the software for you guys. But basically, a stockist, your distributor, and then you decide to be like a half business in your community, in your locality. So this is really exciting. So basically, it goes through from pure to the stockist, from the stockist to the IPO. Like I said, this is the attempt for us to get the products to the last mile. The last person gets the product. So the stockist allows us to complete this operational cycle. That means the stockist is very important to us in our business. We value our stockists, really excited about our stockists. So basically, to become a stockist, you have different options. These are African options. To become a stockist, there are 4 different categories. The first category for Nigeria is 640. For Ghana, it's about 8,650. For South Africa, it's about 29,405. It goes all the way to the fourth category for Nigeria, it's about 5 million. For Ghana, about 65,000 CD. And for South Africa, it's about 235,000 rands. These are different categories you can have. When you go to the category, you get about 40 products. When you go to the high category, you get about 320 products. But here's the benefit. When you become a stockist and you stock your product, by that I mean when you go cycle, you have an incentive on the capital invested into which categories to choose. So it is very, very important that you consider this if you're trying to grow a team or if you're trying to go to pure business in your community. Remember, if pure is accepted all around your community, it's easier for you to recruit and bring new members into your team. So we're very excited about this, but just to let you guys know, when you're a stockist, we want to make sure that you understand that you got to do our product safe. So product safety is very important. Proper storage conditions also super important. So we're very excited about the stockist program. We believe that this is the secret to success all across Africa. Charles, can you hear me? If you can hear me, wave me. I think somebody's saying they got audio. Can you guys hear me? Anybody? If you cannot hear me, when Charles goes through it, you'll be able to hear some more. But we're very excited about everybody being on the call today. So the first thing I want to do is I want to share with you guys the stockist contract. So I want to show you guys the stockist contract. So what we've done is we had an interim contract for a while, but we had some issues we had to go back and kind of walk on and just make sure that we listen to you guys and kind of go over everything that you guys told us. So we want to say thanks everybody for the patience and for just being patient and for being understanding as we went through with the lawyers to make sure we define this correctly. But this is basically the stockist agreement that every stockist is going to sign. So this is an updated agreement that we're going to be sending to everybody. Even though you've signed before, you have to sign this agreement before we can give you any products anymore. So this is very important for everybody to understand that you have to agree to this document. And as a matter of fact, this document is going to be on the website, the Stockist website, when you go sign. So you have to actually agree to that on the website before you can use it. But basically, what it does is that it covers just many different things. So at least we're going to insert your names and all of that. But one of the things that some of the things that we have done is we have covered the duration, the purpose of the agreement, obligations of all parties, and different components every party needs to be a part of. And we talked about the products you're going to receive, the assignment, the entire agreement, the payments, the laws, confidentiality clause, We have talked about representation and termination. One of the things that we brought forward in this new document is a termination clause. We put a termination clause that everybody would be very pleased. And then we have a return policy, very important. And then dispute resolution. And then it's a basic standard. It's a standard contract. You're going to see when you do it. So you don't have to worry about looking at everything exactly right now, but it's a contract that protects you, that protects the company, that ensures that everybody has the liberty to go about their business and to go about it without fear or any concerns. So we took a lot of time. Okay, somebody said they can't hear me still. This is not good at all. Well, maybe you need to check your internet because everybody else is hearing me. So if you cannot hear me, it might just be somebody said I need 5G.
Okay, yeah, I think wait for a bit. It becomes okay and.
All right, I'm gonna try to look for 5G. I promise you. But let me switch my networks. I think I got two networks in the house, so let me switch it. Any better? Is it any better? Hello?
It's a lot better now.
Yes, all right. Thank you very much. My apologies for that. I really did need 5G. So Dr. Chichi, Pharmacist Ajiro, and everybody, thank you very much. And I'm going to get 5G, I promise you. All right. So what we want to do next is unveil the Stockist software for you. So this is going to be a training. So what I'm gonna request for everybody to do is make sure you get a paper and pen to take notes and just kind of make sure you're writing down things as for how you need to use the software. But before we go to the training, Charles, are you ready? We cannot find Charles. Charles, are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, so we can't find Charles. So I'm going to do a step-by-step on how to become a stockist. So becoming a stockist is a very important step and decision you have to make. So we don't want anybody to take this process lightly. So the first step to becoming a stockist is basically simple. Talk to your upline. Talk to the person that is encouraging you or teaching you to become a stockist. Make sure you understand the whole purpose. Make sure you understand why the stockist program is important. Make sure you understand the requirements like the storage, like the release of products, like the depletion of products. Make sure you have a strategy around it. If your strategy is strictly investment in as much as you want to get 10% return on investment, that is fine too. If your strategy is to grow the business within your team, that is fine as well. If your strategy is to grow the business across your community, that is fine as well. But the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you talk about it first. You understand why you are doing this. And once you understand that, you want to get a second perspective on the Stockist program by coming to the Stockist University. It is, somebody can hear me still.
No, hey, no.
Can you hear me? Anybody?
Yes.
Maybe somebody
yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me or just type it?
We can hear you.
All right, somebody said they can hear me. Okay, good. Thank you. So you want to come to the Stockist Universities every Friday at the same time. Come to the university about the program. Today, we're not doing an in-depth training. We're just trying to kind of go through the software. But you want to come to the Stockist University and spend some time with Charles. Well, if you cannot see me, that's fine. Somebody can't see me, but just listen to me for now. Come to the Stockist University and learn about the program from a second person. So come to the Stockist University and learn about the program from a second person. So get a second opinion about the program. And Charles is the person that handles that. Very, very important for you to do that. Then once you come to the university and you understand the program, then discuss with us about the contract, what the contract entails, what the requirements are. And once you do that, you make a decision. Once you make a decision, you pay the money to our bank, you sign the contract, and boom, you're in business. We'll provide you the products. We'll provide you access to the website now that we're moving to the web portal, and you are going to be able to do your business. So those are the basic steps. Number one, talk to the person and understand the program. Number two, come to the training university. Number three, pay the money, sign the contract, and boom, you're in business. Quick 4 steps, you're going to be in business and you're going to start to grow. But this is really critical because it helps you take your business from one level to another level real quickly. And we encourage people to consider doing that in their communities, to consider doing that in their states, their regions, or their provinces. Very important, because this helps you to grow your business as fast as possible. Because remember, if people in your community accept the brand of Pure through a Stockist program, it is easier for IBOs to register, it's easier for IBOs to recruit. So the business moves faster when we have Stockists all across different parts and different communities in Africa. So if there's any question about the steps to becoming a Stockist, can we get somebody to write that in the chat group? And I'm happy to answer that. If you have any questions concerning the step-by-step, the 4-step process to becoming a Stockist, can you type that specifically to the step-by-step, please? This is not a forum for other questions. This is specific to the Stockist program. So if you have any step-by-step, question about step-by-step for the Stockist program registration, please type it in the chat group and I'm happy to answer that. I do not see any questions yet. All right, I do not see any questions specific to step-by-step. I've seen questions specific to products. That is not the premise of this call. So this call is about step-by-step. And once again, if you're paying attention to the call, I said we're going to give out the contracts after today because the contract has just been finalized. I think I already said that. What are the step-by-step? Number one step, talk to your upline. Talk to whoever's telling you about the Stockist. Talk to that person. Number two, come to the university. Number three, look at the contract. Discuss with us the contract. Number four, pay the money. And number five, you become a Stockist. Can you be a Stockist if you're not an IBO? No, you are not going to be able to become a Stockist if you're not an IBO. Yes, you have not signed your contract because, like I said, we're going to have the contracts out today. Before you get your next restock, you must sign the contract because the contract I just showed you has just gone through the corporate lawyers and all that, and it's finalized. And then we are very excited to unveil it. Can you have 2 separate Stockist accounts? Yes, you can. We do not, we don't control the government. So if government in your country shut down commerce, we cannot do anything but wait for them. So the COVID-19 situation has been a great challenge for everybody in terms of delivery. But as a company, we have continued to grow and we have continued to do our best to ensure that our products are delivered to all of our distributors. All right. Okay, there's a lot of questions now. What is 35 cycles, not 45 cycles, 35 cycles. Is it possible to upgrade the contract before expiring? You gotta complete the 35 cycles, but you're free to open other shops, other Stockist shops if you want it. Well, you provide, whoever provided us an address, if you provided us an address, we have sent the products to the address that you provided for us. So anyway, so Charles, are you ready to share the website? Charles, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, sir. Hello? Hello?
All right, so Charles is not available. So what I'm going to do is, Zemi, can you go over the contract, the website? Zemi, can you go over the website? All right, so I have to do it myself. That is fine. All right, hey, Mark,
Hello?
are you on the call?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hello?
All right, so I'm going to walk you guys through.
Just wave?
All right, so I'm going to share my screen now. So can you guys see my screen? Anybody? Can you see my screen? Maybe just say yes. Can you see my screen? Let me look at the chat. All right, so thank you very much. So this is the website where going forward, starting today, all stockists have to come to. And the website is www.purestockist.com. Purestockist.com. Okay. All right. So it's www.purestockist.com. All right. So please write that down. Let me copy that and put that in the group. So I'm going to put that in chat group. So this is going to be the website. So I just posted that in the group for everyone. So if you need to go in the group, you can go in the group and you can go to www.purestockist.com. So that's the website. That's the website. Can you guys still see my, can you still see, just type it in. Okay, thank you very much. All right. So here's the landing page. You got login and you got sign up, right? So the landing page will bring you to log in and to sign up. So let's look at the login credentials that are going to be needed from you. So you're going to put your email, you're going to put your name, you're going to put, everybody should be familiar with this. What is very important here is this. This is super important. You got to select the right PV category that you're coming in on. You have to select because if you do not select this, you're never going to recycle. If you came in at 1,000 and you put 4,000 or 8,000, you're never going to get done. So this is very important for everybody to select the right category you came in. Most people would be 1,000, which is good. But if you're 2,000, if you're 4,000, if you're 5,000, you have to select, sorry, there's no 5,000. You have to select the right category. All right, number two, another thing is very important is the shop. So if you have multiple Stockist accounts, you can call them shop one, shop two, right? So you can determine, or you can, what's the word I'm looking for? You can identify whatever shop you're signed up for. If you have a shop in Lagos, you say Lagos, and you have one in Accra, you say Accra. You could, whatever way you want to describe that, you can do that. And then obviously you put a password, and then you must accept the terms and conditions. So let's look at the terms and conditions. So basically you are accepting the contract when you sign up for this software. So just pay attention. Once you click on this accept terms and condition, that means you are accepting this Stockist contract I just talked about. So it's going to be there on the website for you. So once you put accept, so you've accepted the contract, so it's legally binding. Don't forget, this document here becomes legally binding. And I think we got to look, I got to work on making sure. All right, there's a few things we need to do, but this document becomes legally binding. So once you do that, you can now log in. So when you log in, when you click on login, it's going to log you in, and it's going to bring you to this page. Can you still see my screen? Please type in yes if you can still see my screen. All right, awesome. Thank you, Mary, Z, Bello, Ngozi. Thanks, everybody. All right, perfect. So when you come in, it's going to bring you to this screen right here. You're going to have your admin dashboard. Let's stay on the top here. So on the top here, you're going to have admin dashboard with cancellation and payment confirmation and log out. You're going to spend a lot of time here on the payment confirmation. But before we do that, let's look at what the admin dashboard looks like. So this is the admin dashboard. Okay, well, you shouldn't be seeing this because this is my part. Sorry about that. So for your part, you're only going to see reconciliation and payment confirmation. For your part, you're only going to see reconciliation and payment confirmation. All right, so let's work on the payment confirmation. So there are multiple payment confirmations that you can use. And these are just self-evident in themselves when you read them. The first one is single product payment confirmation. So you click on that. As you can see, when you click on the single payment confirmation, it brings you to this landing page that we had seen before. So you need to select your right country. You need to select your correct country, because if you don't select your correct country, you're not going to be able to give us the information to verify your payment. Another thing you want to do also is you want to make sure that when you receive the first email from us, you want to make sure you whitelist our email. That way, when you send something to us for payment confirmation and we send back to you, it doesn't go into your spam folder. So make sure you select us as the good email, remove us as not spam. That way, when an IBO is in front of you and you want to make a confirmation right now, we're able to get the products to you. We're able to get a confirmation to you right away, and then you could release the product. So important, you select the right country. So if you're in Nigeria, you say Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, you say Ghana. If you're in South Africa, you say South Africa. Here's why it's important. So when you select Nigeria, you're going to have access to multiple banks that you have paid money into. So you're going to see all of our banks. Starting from next week, we're going to release our GT Bank account. So you're going to be able to use our GT Bank as well. So remember, if you paid into Zenith Bank, you select Zenith Bank. If you paid into Access, First Bank, any of the banks, you select that. So the next thing you want to do is the payment reference, the teller number. If you did the thing that I think they call it the one you do with your phone, with your mobile phone, the one you put digits and it goes with your mobile phone. You can put your mobile number as well. So if my number is 9187, so you put that number, okay? So remember, you need to put your transaction ID. You need to put your mobile number, or your mobile number if you did the mobile pay, or you need to put the teller number. So you got to give us information to be able to track the payment you made. And then you got to give us the date. You got to tell us the date. So if you did it in 12/12/2020, you got to put, and this is not today's date. This is the date of payment, because remember, you want to point us to the payment. And this system is automated. Let me just say this very clearly. This system is automated. If you use a teller, basically, I mean, I'm not saying anybody's going to do this, but if you try to use a teller multiple times, it's going to shut down your account and we're not going to honor your Stockist agreement with us. We're going to remove you from the Stockist program. So please remember this. If you use a teller multiple times, your Stockist contract is going to be reneged. We're going to cancel it because this software is going to kick you out. So we're going to ban you from the software. We're doing this to protect you. We're doing this to protect our IBOs. We're doing this to protect the company as well. So we all need each other to be super successful. Use a teller more than once. One time, there's no back and forth. One time you use it, you're done. You use it a second time, the software is going to shut you out. You're going to be banned from the Stockist program, and we're not going to be able to give you any money. We'll give you. Okay, all right. Then you want to put the amount you paid. If I paid $640, I'm going to put $640. If I paid 600 CDs, I put 6. If I paid South African rand, whatever amount you paid, you put it in there. So I hope this is clear though. Is this clear? Is the first part clear? Can everybody just say yes or no? Is this clear? If you don't mind helping me in the chat group. All right, thank you, Mary Z. Mary Z, you're just so amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you. All right, so remember, the payment is from the IBO who has come to you though. Remember, the teller information, let's say Mary is an IBO. Mary is an IBO and she goes to Wasiu. Wasiu is the Stockist. So Wasiu is going to take Mary's payment to Zenith Bank, put the reference, put information, and then put Mary's name here. So it's going to say Mary. So it's going to put Mary, you know, Mary John. Let's say Mary John. And then he's going to put Mary's number, NG112059, okay? And then here's where it becomes really fun. So if Mary wanted any product, right, the best thing for you to do is to use the SKU to type it. So you put the SKU, NG, whatever SKU you're looking for. And Charles, why don't we have every SKU here? We still got some missing SKUs. All right, so put the SKU, because remember, you have the form with you. You got the form with you. So just copy the SKU. If you're looking for Mila, it's GP000180. So just start typing that, it's gonna give you Mila. Alternatively, you can spell it, cleanse, right? So you can see the different cleanse, single bottles, 6 bottles, remember that. So if you're in South Africa, if you're stuck in South Africa, make sure you select the South Africa one. If you're in Nigeria, you make sure you do the Nigerian one, right? So cleanse, if I want cleanse, Mila, if I want Mila. Let me be futuristic. Let's say you have going, you can have going, you have energy, all of that will be there. So right now, only South Africa has energy, as you can see, only RSA0004 that has energy. We're very excited about that. So let's say you wanted Daily Bill Liquid, DB Liquid. And Mary paid, and all she wants was DB Liquid. So how many quantities of product does she want? So what this quantity of product means, does she want DB Liquid in multiple places, or does she want it one time? So if you just put 1, see, it makes it 25. But if you're giving her 2, see, 50 PV. So if she's getting, so make sure you're checking that the correct payment, the payment corresponds to the PV. So if Mary paid, let's be realistic now, 30, let's say Mary paid 40,000. No, what did she pay? Let's say she paid 31,500. 31,501. All right, so that's 50 PV auto ship. So what you just need to do is select this and put the reference number, select the date, and then all you got to do at this point in time is agree to the terms, and you got to put real information or this would not work. So you agree to the terms, click on pay, and bang, it's done. So what happens now is, from the admin perspective, we are going to see that. Well, I'm just going to show you guys the admin, that's fine. So we are going to see that Mary had done something, and then we're going to come click here. Then we're going to approve it. And once we approve this, then you as the stockist, you're going to get an email. and that email is going to tell you to release the product to Mary. That is kind of simple, right? If that is clear, just say simple, 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 please. Simple. If it's clear, please. Awesome. Thank you, Wasil. Thank you very much. Chomi said, if we use a single payment, all right, if we use a single payment, if we issue a single payment, no. Shamsi, I don't understand your question. Sorry. If you want to type it up again, I'll be more than happy to look at it. All right, so that is for a single, one time, one product, easy transaction. All right, so how about a single IBO? So if it's just one IBO, you know, one IBO, same thing. It's the same software. One IBO, single product, single IBO is about the same thing. So you can actually use both for whatever purposes, right? So, but this you have the different packs, the different combo packs, and this will allow you more options. So single IBO, single IBO confirmation. So here we have a single IBO. Next one I want to look at is a single IBO that wants multiple products. So, I mean, it's the same thing on the top here. Select country, bank. Let's use South Africa. South Africa has only one bank, so you only have option for that. Reference number, put that in. Date, you put that in. Amount paid is 7,000 Rand. So put 700 Rand or 7,000 Rand. So who is the IBO? It's still Mary. We put Mary. Mary John is still there. And then our IBO number is still NG. And then Mary wants multiple products. Remember that, right? Don't forget that. So she wants, the first one Mary wants is 50 PV per XL. You give it to her. Quantity, SKU quantity is just one. So that's 50 PV. Then Mary actually wants, she wants daily bill liquid, quantity 2 as well. So Mary gets all what she wants. Mary gets all what she wants. But remember, if Mary wants more than one quantity of PXL, she wants 100 PV worth of PXL, all she has to do is put 2 up here. It changes it to 100. If she wants 1,000, she puts, I believe, 10. Oh, no, that's 100, I guess. No. Okay, I can't do math today. All right, so 20, she puts 20 as a matter of fact. All right, so, but if the first product she wanted was all pure XL and she wanted multiple, she puts multiple here. If she wanted another type of product, she does that here. If she wanted a third product, she goes down here and puts it here. Quantity 1 as well, she get that. And then if Mary wants more products, she can just click on here. So she see another set of products will just drop, right? So when you're done selecting that, you agree, you consent to terms, and you confirm. And the cool thing is, you see it gave you the total. Okay, good. The cool thing is that if Mary was supposed to get 1,500 PV, below here you see the total she gets, 1,500. So you're not going to be giving Mary 2,000 PV when she only paid for 1,000 PV. So that is really good. That really helps all of us stay out of trouble. So once you do all that, you hit agree and pay. All right, so you don't want to leave in 2002. Let's get 2020. All right. Okay, so, all right, so, okay, yeah, my bad. I'm doing the US data here, so sorry. Okay, Nigeria is 11, okay. So remember, you got to pay attention to that as well. If you're in America, you might make them errors here and there, but you can always correct it. So once again, an email is sent to us. We're going to confirm it. You should whitelist our email address. That way you can get information in and out quickly. All right. So remember, that is single IBO, multiple products. The next category is multiple IBOs, single products. So multiple IBOs. So let's say you have multiple IBOs that want to select products. So same process. We select Ghana. Ghana has 2 banks. So the beautiful thing about Ghana is they have the Momo Pay as well. So you select the bank, select reference, put the reference, put the date. Let me put the correct date this time around. 1980, 2020. So in Ghana, let's say you paid 6,700 CD. So the first IBO is it's no longer Mary. Now we have John James. John James, and you put his IBO number. All right, you got to put a real IBO number for it to work. And then John wants pure Excel quantity, just one. So we're done with John. So we're done with John, 50 PV. So in this case, so let's say Mary, John is the upline, right? So John has paid into Pure's account, Ghana, this X amount of money, but John wants it to be credited to different people on his team. So now John goes to James is up here. Okay, so now the next person is Peter. So you put Peter John. So Peter John, you put his own unique IBO number as well, NG62710. And Peter just wants cleanse. And so everybody gets what they want. So now the total of this is 100 PV because you got 50 PV for John Hames and you got 50 PV for Peter John. So you can add more IBOs. You can add more IBOs by clicking down. So it goes down. And then you can agree and then confirm. So that sends us again an email that would alert us. It will take us about 5 to 10 minutes to confirm you can release product. So this is a cool part. Multiple IBOs, multiple product. So multiple IBOs, multiple products. So you have multiple IBOs and they want to select multiple products. This is going to be really cool. So we are back to the Nigerian bank, and this time around we say First Bank. We put the payment information. We put the date, 2020. And then we put the amount. Let's say this person paid $1,200,000 something. So that's for many IBOs. Let's say this person paid for 2 Stockists or whatever they paid for. So the first IBO, you go ahead and put Mary, it's Mary, John, put a number, NG, and here we go. So she selects that one. So you do the same thing, James, IBO number, NG. So you can select. So you can actually continue to add. You click on here, it will allow you to get some more. So you can see you can continue to add some more. But once you're done, you consent to it, you confirm, and bang, it does that. So it sends that to you. So we get that, we confirm it, and you get paid. The products get released. All right. So once we're done with the payment, is there any question concerning payment? Do you have any questions concerning payment? Let me look in the chat group. Please go in the chat group if you have any questions concerning payment. Yeah, this is strictly for stockists. If you're not a stockist, you are not going to be able to use this. This is only for stockists. We have to approve you for this. All right. Okay, yeah, we need to send this presentation to you guys, yes. And Charles is going to do a better job presenting. So Charles is going to do a video that you're going to be able to kind of follow easily. Sorry, I just last minute, I guess. But what happens, look, no, if you've already given out your products and we've already done the reconciliation, I mean, you cannot wait. You gotta move to the next level, but that is yeah, if you're already giving out your products and you already sent out your reconciliation, that's already done. For online payment as well, make sure you find every kind of payment you made, there's going to be an identity or tracking or reference. That is what we want. Give us the date, give us the reference, the teller number, the transaction number, and the date and the amount, we will be able to track it. If you wanted to upgrade, you have to pay the total amount. All right, so I think most of the questions in the chat I have answered. Yeah, if as long as you've already done reconciliation, you have to just wait with that. Can mobile payment transfer be made on the weekends or public? Yeah, I think mobile transfer you can make anytime. No, it does not just have only 50 PV. It has all the PVs that we have. Everything you see on the other form is the same thing as you see in the software. Everything you see on the other form is the same thing you see on your software. All right, how long does it take to be paid your first bonus? That we pay our bonuses every Friday, but whoever recruited you to the business needs to kind of talk to you more about that. So you need to talk about that with upline so that they can train you. But we do pay every Friday. All right, so we're going to switch tracks now to reconciliation. Please, can you see my screen? Anybody, can you see my screen? Just say yes, 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 please. All right, can you see my screen? Yes, yes, thanks, Bemi. Thank you, Grace. Mary, you're just amazing. We appreciate what you do. All right, so thanks, Mary. All right, so this is the reconciliation system. So say bye-bye to manual reconciliation because you don't have to do manual reconciliation every day. Thank God for that because I know how difficult that was as a process. So each time you are doing the payment confirmation, I'm gonna go back out and come back in. Each time you're doing the payment confirmation, let's say you do one payment confirmation for one single IBO. Each time you complete this, each time we hit confirm, right? Each time we hit confirm and it goes to the company and the company now looks at it and the company approves it, automatic reconciliation happens. Is that not amazing? Is that not amazing? So each time you go through the process, automatic reconciliation happens. Is that not amazing? Majid, I know, Majid, this is so cool because it just makes everybody's life easy. Yes, it is amazing. So Michelle, I mean, think about it, Michelle, you don't have to worry about, okay, when do I have to do this? When do I have to do that? So that is just really cool, really cool. So, but here's what you need to understand about this. We have 35, remember, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 35 recycles, right? 35 recycles. We have 35 recycles. So here's what you need to understand. So if I'm a stockist and I just started today, I am going to be here, I'm going to be red. Everything here is going to be, everything, if I'm a stockist and I just started today, everything is going to be grayed out. But the first one that I start, which is number 1, is going to be green, right? It's going to be green. So as you can see right here, this person is on the 5th recycle and it's green. So what you just need to understand is where you see red, it means the recycle has been completed. Where you see green, that means your current recycle. And when you see anything grayed out, that means what is left for you in the future. So what this does is that it does multiple things for you. It shows you your current cycle. It shows you your overall progress to the 35th. You can't see my screen. Can you see my screen? Somebody said they cannot see my screen. Can you see my screen? Yes, okay, thanks, Majid. All right, so yeah. So what it does is that it tracks your current cycle with the green. It tracks your previous cycle with the red. And it uses the gray to track future cycles. You do not have to pay attention to anything but your current cycle and how much is left on your current cycle, right? So look at this for me real quickly. Let me refresh that. So look at to your far right, you can see that it shows you got 5,970 PV. So it's going to be adding up things for you. You're going to be able to see that. So remember, 5,000 5,970. If we were trying to get to 6,000, if you look down here, dear admin, please, your remaining PV on your fifth cycle is what they say is 30. So if you add 30 to 5,970, that makes it 6,000. So everything is tracked simultaneously and through an automated process that would make your life easy. So this is really cool. We believe this is really good. We believe this is going to make your business really, really run smooth and faster. But the main area you need to focus on learning is the single IBO, multiple IBO, single product confirmation. This is going to be really, really easy to learn. It's like any other software that you've used. You're going to be able to learn it easily, and you'll be able to use it to your advantage to help grow your business. What we've done is we saw some people try to register, but after this call, what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the database. We're going to delete everybody and everything that's in the database. Mark, get ready. We got to delete everybody and everything that's in the database. And then we would open it up. Everybody can now go to sign up. And the beautiful thing is that once you sign up, we have to approve it so that not everybody can just go and try to clog the system. So once you sign up, we're going to approve it. And once we approve it, you're going to get an email, and then you can go ahead and start to use the product. So that is basically a quick training on the new software. So I'm just going to wait for questions, and I'm going to try to provide answers to the best of my ability. Hey, Mark and Charles and Zemi, do we have all these individuals on this call?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
I think Charles is trying to talk, but nobody can hear what he's saying. Okay. So Charles, you need to go in the chat group and try to answer some of these questions if you want to help with some of those. At the moment, it takes about 10 business days, which could translate to about 2 weeks to restock when we have all the products available. So at the moment, it takes about 10 business days, which runs about 2 normal weeks to recycle, to restock. Oh no, you have to still manually sign the document. So we're going to have you sign the electronic document, and we're going to have actually also have you sign the manual document. Okay, Adebola, thank you very much. The document will be updated to 35 cycles, not 30 cycles. So thanks for looking at that and seeing that. Mike Mocha, I'm surprised we missed that point, but Kintola Isaac, I paid on Tuesday. When do I expect my products? You expect to get your products as quickly as we have them available and as quickly as we have them shipped out. So I'm talking about products being shipped out. We had looked at different options for shipment. So I want to invite our Director of Operations, Mike Mocha, Mike Demi, Mike, to kind of speak to us about the shipping options that we have. So Demi, over to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ben. Hello, everybody, wherever you're from, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. We just want to say thank you for joining us again. Now, very, very sensitive issue that, is very key to our business.
Demi, I don't know if you're talking, but we cannot hear you. Can anybody hear Demi? I can't hear Demi.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just wait.
Yeah, nobody can hear Demi.
Hear you. I think it's Dr. Ben's connection, most likely.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, Demi. Go ahead, Demi.
Okay, great. So everyone else can hear me.
Can you guys, when we started this journey, I hear Mike. Well, I can't hear him.
Yes,
okay, go ahead, Mike.
All right. So when we started the journey, we started by committing ourselves to doing free shipping to everybody. This was long before the Stockist program even started. What it means is when you place your order with Pure, we ship to your doorstep for absolutely free. Now, prior to the COVID-19, we've been having a very smooth sale of shipments with our logistic company, GIG, but things have changed drastically in the last couple of days. the COVID situation has turned shipping into a very, very challenging dynamic. Now, we've had a lot of stockists like you complaining to us about the slow pace it's been taking GIG to deliver. Yes, first, this has been due to a lot of facts. One of them has been the closure, the lockdown, individual states being shut down like Port Harcourt and Rivers states. We've also had situations where some consignments had difficulties in getting to certain places. Luckily, we've had coverage from the NMA and from the IGP of police to get our products across. Now, we still notice that we're having some slow shipments with GIG. And so what we did was to transcend, due to your demands, we transcended to a very faster company, which is FedEx. Now, what this means for us is that it is giving us almost a 200% increase in the cost for shipment. Now, I'm going to share my screen very briefly with everybody. Right now, you can see just a very brief analysis of what it used to cost to ship with GIG and what it now costs to ship with FedEx Logistics. Now, let's take this for instance. This is a clear study. When you make a 640,000 category order with, let's say, about 200 PV of daily bill, the average weight it will cost you is 20 kilogram. Now, when we ship this within Lagos with GIG, it used to cost the company 7,260 naira, which we've absolutely been fine with paying. To get it to you nationwide, say in Abuja, in Port Harcourt, in Calabar, can cost us as little as 9,120. And the delivery time pre-COVID was 3 to 7 working days. Now, that's what we've been doing. But with the COVID situation, things have changed drastically. Now, what did we do? We interned to FedEx. Now, this is what it means for us. The same shipment that you were probably doing for 7,260 now cost us 14,957 to get to you in Lagos. Now, if we're shipping it to you in Calabar or Port Harcourt or Abuja, it could cost us as less as 30,462 naira. Now, we came up on our last Zoom meeting with a policy which says, if you guys want to go ahead with FedEx and get a faster delivery, we would have to do a share ratio, meaning Pure will still be responsible for your shipment, but you're going to have to meet us halfway, meaning that the stockist has to pay for half the shipment and then Pure pays for half. Now, if we take the cost of shipping 20 kilograms to you in Lagos, even if we divide that, the IBO, you're still going to have to pay 50%, which is 7,478 naira. And if we're shipping it to you in Abuja, it's going to cost you, the IBO, the stockist, as much as 15,231 naira. But it gets to you in 3 to 5 working days. Now, I want you to take a close look at these two analyses and kind of compare the figures to know what we're talking about. GIG, we could do free shipment to you. FedEx, you meet us halfway, we do a 50-50% share ratio. Now, I like to say that for both companies, it really has been a major challenge. As much as FedEx is fast, we have a couple of IBOs who we've shipped to in the last 1 week, and some of them have claimed that FedEx are yet to, deliver their products to them as well. So it's a bit of a 50-50 challenge for everybody. Right now in the COVID situation, there's no company that is, but we're saying that we will get it to you in 3 to 5 working days with FedEx and 3 to 7 working days with GIG, but it means that you would have to pay 50% of this shipment. So we've been talking about this for a while. With permission from Dr. Ben, we'll kind of like to give you an option to choose. Now, the third option is if you can't be patient enough for GIG or afford FedEx, the third option we're leaving open is you can make your own private arrangements to ship your products. But take note, everything we've been shipping to you so far has come with insurance, meaning because these products are expensive, we pay insurance to have it shipped to you. So if you want your private option, it's also available. Those are the 3 options. But take pick up to exercise your private option. Pure is no longer liable for your shipments, and then liable for insurance for that shipment. So it's open up to the chat room with Dr. Ben. I want you guys to think about this, roll it round, and make a decision on this. Once again, I'm going to share the screen so that you are able to compare those figures again and know exactly what is costing every IBO if you're shipping with GIG or if you're shipping with FedEx. Dr. Ben. So go to the chat room, please. If you prefer GIG, if you prefer FedEx. Now FedEx, you are going to have to pay 50%. If we are shipping to you for 30,000, you're going to have to pay 15,000. Now, a lot of people have said they prefer GIG. We had a meeting with GIG today, and then they told us some of the reasons why. And I want all IBOs to be very understanding now. These are COVID times. If it used to take us 3 days to deliver now, it could take as much as 6. It could take as much as a week. It could take longer if we have difficulty in some states, like the River State governor that shut down River State for a while. We couldn't get shipments there. So I'm seeing a lot of people saying GIG, please, GIG, please. The majority of everything we're seeing on the chat room says GIG. I want to thank you for your interaction. Someone is asking, have we tried DHL? Now, if you are paying 15,000 for FedEx, I guarantee you that you're paying 18,000 for DHL. It's a slightly more expensive option. Now, GIG has been very awesome. I'm seeing this from the comments that you guys are making, and we appreciate your feedback. We appreciate your feedback, right? So what we're going to do is keep this open to you. It's going to be in the recording. You can compare both figures, decide about it. If anybody wants to privately ship their products, anybody wants to privately ship up, you need to come to the office, pick up on the pickup days, and then ship by yourself. But other than that, the general vote we're seeing from the stockists on the chat room is saying GIG, GIG, GIG. Yes, we gave DHL a call. DHL is more expensive as well. So if we stay with GIG, we guarantee you, the stockists, that you may not have to pay 50% of the shipment. We have been handling that, and we can handle that. So if we go with GIG, we guarantee you.
All right.
You know, so thank you for your participation in the chat room, and thank you so much. Back to you, Dr.
Demi, thank you so much. I think I had apologized. I was screaming Charles and Zemi and everybody. I guess my internet was really not working. So Demi, great job. Thank you so much. Demi, what you do with the teams in operations, you guys are just amazing. So thank you very much. Guys, obviously, we tried our best to get products out to people as quickly as possible. It's not a lack of trying. We did try. We tried FedEx, too expensive, cost prohibitive. And, you know, when you talk about things being cost prohibitive, UPS and DHL are way outside of the bounds. They're very, they're outliers. We cannot even go that direction. No, if you come pick up products from the office, we're not going to pay you. Absolutely not. You're picking up products, we're providing you a service, you can pick it up for yourself. Absolutely not going to arrange for private pickup as well. So no, if you come to pick up products in the office, we'll say thank you very much. If you do a private pickup for yourself, we'll say thank you very much, and we'll give the products to you. So we're one of their biggest clients now, GIG. So we have a little influence as to what we can ask them for, what we can ask of them, and we can push on them a little bit to ensure quick and speedy delivery of our products. Demi, what days are pickup days at the office? There's a question specific to that. Demi, what days?
Pickup days every week is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays between the hours of 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thank you.
All right, so Demi, can you type that in the group? That way people can have it. And then Charles, can you type the Stockist website as well? purestockist.com. Can you type that? We are not going to use both companies. We were going to only use one company. If you want to have your own private pickup, you are free to do that. But we're going to concentrate our energy and effort on one company. We have tried both, as we always say we'll do. We're always looking for options, but it's cost prohibitive to go anything away from GIG because it's free shipping. We pay the cost. And yeah, so we're not going to try both. But if you can also do your private pickup and private arrangement. So, yep. The office is not open on Saturday at this time. Remember, we're still dealing with the COVID-19, and the government has some restrictions on the time periods you can be in the office. So these are the pickup days, and hopefully it works for everybody. We're trying our best to provide you service at the highest quality possible in the middle of this pandemic. So let's just appreciate what everybody's trying to do for us. And let's see, can we start using the app? Once again, you can use the software later today. Like I said, Charles, is Mark on this call? Zemi, is Mark on this call? Charles, you gotta unmute yourself.
Yes, Mark is on the call.
Huh?
Mark is on the call. He's on the call.
Okay, so Mark, how quickly can we clean up the database and open it up for sign up again? Mark, can you unmute Mark? Mark, you want to speak to that? And then some of the little issues we're seeing, we can fix that. So let me invite you to the call one of our top leaders in Africa, Moses. Moses is an amazing, excellent leader in the business, and he's on the call with us today. So I just want to give Moses the opportunity to comment, and Moses is a Stockist as well. So hey, Moses, go ahead. Somebody unmute Moses. Somebody unmute Mark. So Mark, how quickly can we clean the database? And
okay, Mark. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please.
All right, thank you, Ben. This was powerful. I really want to really appreciate this whole job, and I really want to say this to everyone right here too, that we have the best company where the leadership is. This is effort. I must commend this effort. Though I'm new to the Stockist game, I haven't really exercised my muscles on the Stockist aspect very well. But I can say this improvement a lot will go a long way. Will really go a long way. I've listened from the beginning to the ending, and there's one thing about life: when there's problem, making that solution out of problem. They say necessity is the mother of innovations and inventions. And I'm so happy that we're taking the problems and we're bringing a solution out of the problem. Some other companies will bear the complaint and then get weak and then get out of business. But we are using the problems to create a better way to read. So I want everybody to have a positive side to these things, because this is just getting better and exciting. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for what you're doing. I truly appreciate it. Thank
Moses,
you.
thank you for your leadership. We just appreciate everything you do. And just to give a lot of credit to all the team in Africa and all of you guys on this call, this is a unique solution that was birthed because of you. So you are not only leading the way, you're actually leading Pure as a company. So you're bringing new ideas and new suggestions and strategies for us as a company to grow. So we do appreciate everybody as a leader. Do we have Dr. Atuk, Doris? Do we have Evans from Ghana? Do we have any of those leaders? Innocent Daniels?
We have Doris.
What's that?
Doris.
All right, okay, Dr. Atuk. Dr. Atuk, one of our top leaders as well. This is one of the guys that's setting the standards for what growth in business should be like. We just love what Dr. Atuk does for him and his team. We just appreciate his passion and his leadership. So Dr. Atuk, please go ahead.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Ben. Thank you to the corporate staff and all. I'm actually quite impressed. This is my first Stockist University meeting. I just wanted to come and see how the software is. So I believe, like Moses has said everything, you guys are just doing a phenomenal job here. You know, this alone is going to help to help our business to grow, and also help people that are, and I know a lot of people always like to complain about this whole Stockist thing. Though I'm not I'm not a Stockist, so I don't really know much, but I believe with this system, we'll be able to make our business go smoothly and all. So I just want to appreciate you guys for everything. Thank you. I'm looking forward to actually making use of that software to see how it goes. Thank you
So much, Dr. Atuk, and we were inviting you to become a Stockist too, but we appreciate what you do and all that. So Doris, our first diamond and top leader. Doris, go ahead. Doris, go ahead. All right, we do not have Doris. We do not have Doris. I just want to. Sorry, Charles, go ahead.
Evans.
Okay, Evans. Evans, go ahead, please. Evans, please go ahead. Evans is our top leader from Ghana. We are just excited about his leadership and the the value that he brings to us and how he has helped us kind of grow the Ghana market and stabilize the Ghana market. So Evans, go ahead, please. Evans, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Very exciting times in Pure. And thank you so much, Dr. Ben, for your touch with the market. We are so grateful that you are not an armchair leader. You always want to get to the field and know what is happening so that you can create solution for the problems that we are going through. This is actually a solution that is going to help us a lot. Actually also going to help the turnaround time for every IBO. We are not going to spend time in the office and create some argument or whatever. This is a solution that is going to move the market. So thank you. Colleagues, let's all take advantage and use this one to advance our course and expand our business. For this reason, wherever you are, you can just log in remotely and just do your business. So thank you so much. I think we as leaders are going to help teach our people so that they can understand it more. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Evans, your leadership. And we just appreciate what you and your team and everybody you guys do in Ghana. Somebody had asked a question. Somebody had asked a question. For someone that has given out products to IBOs and hasn't done reconciliation before now, can we use this software? The answer is absolutely no. You cannot do that because everything you see today is contingent on new payments coming into the bank, starting from, you were supposed to start on the but we couldn't get the software because it's technology. Technology implementation always has those things. But effective from tomorrow, Monday, you received and goes to the bank, please start using the software. That way we can track from our start date. We don't want to kind of becloud what we've already done with past stuff. So whatever, today is the cutoff date. Anything from today back stays with the old system. Anything from after this call forward goes in the new system. So please, I know you should want it to work, but it's not working. So wait, payment, not reconciliation. Remember, any reconciliation that, yes. Okay, let me start all over. You cannot use this software if you have already given out products, if you've already sent out your reconciliation. You cannot do that. The time for you to start using the software is effective from now when there is a new payment, when there is a payment that products have not been released and reconciliation have not been done. For existing stockists, finish what you've already got going. If you just, Adeni, what do you already got going? Finish it. If somebody brings a new payment. So, okay, what is it? How am I going to say this that's going to be easy? This, for you to use this product, for you to use this software, there must be a new bank payment. There must be a new bank payment starting today, tomorrow, forever. Anything in the past is in the old system. You got to do it with the past. I hope I answered that question. All right, cool. So we do have our US leaders who are on this call with us. They are always here to support us. Just as you've heard from the Nigerian leaders and leaders in Ghana, leaders in Kenya, South Africa, Cameroon. It's very exciting what's happening in the world. But we do have some other leaders. This one leader I got to introduce before I get the other American leaders to speak. We do have David Money Farmer. David Money Farmer is one of those leaders that he's been working really hard, and you see all of that in the ranking that he has attained over the last period. So David, my friend, I'm very proud of you. I am so happy to see you. So David, I just want you to say something real quickly before I go over to the US leaders. David, go ahead, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Ben. I'm so excited being a part of what is happening in Africa. And I want everyone on this call to take advantage of this opportunity. Like what I'll always do, I see Pure as my company, and I take responsibility for everything that has to do with Pure. If, for instance, I have an IBO that has an issue, or I have shortage of products, is looking up to the company. I need to get to the customer care, to get my product complete. I become the customer care to that person. I become the Pure, everything that Pure represents to that person. I don't need to call Pure because Pure is a platform. Pure has given me a platform to leverage on the system, to leverage on abilities, to leverage on talents, to leverage on opportunities. And that is what is changing a lot of things in terms of nomenclature of what has always been the norm is changing. And we are seeing greater things that we never thought possible. We are seeing it play before our very own eyes. And I want to say thank you, sir, for these the things that we are seeing in Pure. There's room for improvement, and Pure is getting better and better every day. We keep seeing improvement. We keep seeing the best services. We keep seeing update. We keep seeing reviews. The leadership of Pure is a leadership that listens. It's a leadership that wants to serve you better. It's a leadership that wants the best. They listen so that they can do more. They can do more for the market, for the field leaders. And I appreciate all that the whole of Pure Corporate is doing for all the IBOs, for all the field leaders out there in the market, for all the support. We know it can only get better. We didn't used to be this when we started. The improvement, the growth that we've experienced from when we started Pure last year is you cannot tell where we are coming from where we are today. What we are seeing possible today, we didn't imagine it. We didn't see it last year. But today, we are seeing that only God knows what we can see the next 1 year, what is going to happen in the next 1 year. If we are here at this time in the market and this is happening, that is to let you know that just like Moses always said that when we saw the opportunity last year, we saw something bigger than what we're doing. The Pure opportunity, the Pure platform is bigger than what anybody is doing right now. It's an opportunity that is bigger than Africa, bigger than Europe, bigger than Middle East. It's not localized, and we are happy and we are excited to be a part of this. We are not just watching. Like Evan said in Ghana, that there are three kinds of persons: those that don't know what has happened. Then the second set of persons are those that watch what is happening. While the third set of persons are those that are making it happening. And
wow.
we are glad that we are among those making things happen in Pure. And
Wow.
we're going to make Pure $1 billion brand and a household name all around the world.
Thank you
Pure
so
is my
much.
company, Pure is my brand, and I'll go anywhere to ensure that Pure is everywhere and is number one.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. You are a powerful man, and we just appreciate everything that you do, sir. You know, he talked about where we were last year when we started. And there are two leaders here that are critical to the beginning of Pure, particularly to the beginning of the Stockist program and to the creation of our Pure Excel product, as a matter of fact. I want to invite our first Stockist. I just think that she's on the call as well. Our first Stockist, Madam Udo from Abuja. She was the first person who helped us crystallize this whole Stockist concept. So, Madam Udo, I just want you to, I just want to honor you and just invite you to say, Charles, can you mute whoever's talking? So I just want to invite you and honor you and just have you say something, because you were the first person who took 2.8 million naira and started up our Stockist program. So, Madam Udo, please go ahead, please.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dr. Ben. Good evening, all our wonderful Stockists and the great people in Pure. This is a wonderful family. I'm so appreciative to God for the opportunity to be a member of this family that keeps progressing. You know, it's amazing that we have such a wonderful team. Thank you so much. We can't thank you enough, Dr. Ben, for listening. You know, it can't really be overemphasized. Every time we have issues, every time that, you know, you get feedback from what's going on the field, you know, you put it into action, you put our requests into action, and ensure that, you know, we're getting solutions every time. It's amazing. Thank you so much. We really can't thank you enough. We know that this is in the line of, you know, the hard work that everybody's putting in, and we know that it would only get better. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak, and I just want to assure everyone that really we are in the right place, and, you know, it will only get better. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We just know that you started something that is really special, and it has birthed many other special opportunities and stockists and individuals all across Africa. So thank you for everything. Hey, I want to invite a dear friend of mine, a leader, a thought leader, one of the foremost medical experts in the areas of glutathione. I remember many years ago when this journey really unofficially started. He looked at what we were doing, and he was instrumental in helping us build relationships with the corporate team and building relationships with the medical associations all across Africa. I am honored to invite my dear friend, my leader, my doctor, Dr. Lawrence. Dr. Lawrence, go ahead, sir. Good to see you here.
Where am I? Where is?
We can hear you.
Okay, Dr. Ben. It's good to be here, and I really want to say thank you for the wonderful job that you're doing, especially with this Stockist program that you're launching. Seeing it on the software is truly amazing. I think this is a pioneering effort in the industry. I don't know any other company that has their Stockist program eloquently designed on a web portal such as you've done. And I think this will truly make the business go, the sky will be the beginning, not even the limit at all for many of us. It's a humble beginning, but now it's been really, with God's blessing, things are moving in the right direction. And so let's keep it up. It's good to hear many people who are on board. Dr. Etuk Moses and doing phenomenal work. I say thank you to all. As it has been said, PIO is a platform for all of us. Well, thank you for bringing the platform to Africa, and I'm sure this will continue to save lives and to benefit many people.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Lawrence. You guys always hear about Dr. Lawrence, but that is the famous Dr. Lawrence, and I'm glad he said something to us. All right, so my good friend Chris Jackson just said I'm not fair. I mean, I'm trying to be as fair as possible, my friend Chris. I want the software to work and to work for everybody in the way it is designed. So Chris, I know, Chris, I want to help as much as possible. I want the people who have given our products, the people whose payments have all been done to be able to use the software. But in the speed of design, in just trying to get things done quickly, we had to design it in a way that it can only start from today. It can only start, I just get different requests every time. It can only start from today today forward. So I wish there was a way we could kind of have a retrospective fix of the issue, but we can't. So please, Chris, I am so sorry. I wish I could do something. Which end I want us to extend the 12% promotion by 1 week. We can consider that. We can look at that. But we are doing our best. But yeah, Uchenna, just so you know, if you did your reconciliation from last week, or if you did a Stockist payment from last week, you're still going to cycle at 12%. So we're trying our best, I promise you. All right, so we got some of our US leaders who have worked really hard to see that the partnership between America and Africa, between Nigeria and Ghana, between Nigeria and Cameroon, Nigeria and all those different parts of the continent continues to thrive and continues to function. These leaders have come on our Zoom calls. They have left their families. I know one of the leaders, my very good friend, is planning to come to Africa for like 3 months. I mean, I'm excited about that because I'm going to be in Africa with him at that point in time. But these leaders have worked really hard. They continue to come up with ideas and strategies to try to help us grow in Africa. So the first person I want to introduce is my coach, my workout friend, Sheldon. Sheldon has been inspirational and inspiring to me and to many people. So I am very glad that Sheldon is on this call. And Sheldon, when you are ready to go to Africa for 3 months, I'm going to be there with you. Sheldon, go ahead, sir.
Hey, Ben, thanks a lot. Actually, I just got to the gym. So super excited about the Stockist program and learning more because I think it's so cool, like especially now that you're expanding to new areas and how we can get these products into more hands. And yeah, I can't wait to get out to Africa because I think it's going to be not only an amazing experience to get to meet, get to meet people and then people on the team, but also to help expand the message of Pure and what we're all about is, people united, reaching everyone. So thanks for having us on here and all that you do for us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and it's just good to follow all the workout. And hopefully I can do the food part. I mean, I can do the gym part, but the food part, that's the difficult one.
It's teamwork.
It's teamwork. There you go. Hey, the next person I want to introduce is he's a part of the company recently, but he has been a powerful force. Lewis Miller and his family, his amazing wife, they have come and they have become really, really powerful and connected to the team in Africa. So Lewis, just say something for a quick minute and we'll go to the next leader. Lewis, go ahead, sir.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Ben. I appreciate you, sir, for what you do. Team, everybody that is here. Oh man, I'm a part of the family. To be honest, I've never been in something like this. I've been doing this now for 8 years, and I've never seen a company like this that respond. Dr. Ben, I don't know how you do it, man. God bless you. You have the energy, but every time someone calls you there, you always seem to be in front of everything. I mean, it's amazing. I got to say thanks to Mary Akiki as well and all the team that we're trying to build and structure. I look to the future, and I look at this company. I don't sleep anymore, Dr. Ben. I'm going to be honest, man. I want to see this thing grow all over Africa, and I'm serious. When I hear you said you're building Africa first, it was music to my ears. And I'm telling you this, I just got here, and I'm not going to sit back and watch these leaders just hit the rank. We're coming.
Wow.
We're coming. I'm telling
Love
you,
it.
what you have here, man, is amazing. People, listen to this. This is real. And I have people in the US now talking about wanting to sign up in Africa. I've never seen something like this before, seriously.
That's
so
amazing.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We do really appreciate you and appreciate your leadership. I have a Caddy Hunt. Caddy, Caddy, are you here in Texas? But Caddy's a leader that I have kind of seen just kind of support teams and just provide leadership in different ways. So we're very excited to have her on the call as well. So I'm going to unmute you now, and then just go ahead and take a minute and say something, Caddy. Thank you so much.
It's Katie. Yeah, it's
Katie.
all good, Ben. Yeah. I spell it different. No, thanks for having me on. I just enjoyed listening to you all. I am so excited. I think I really get the Stockist program. As a matter of fact, a good friend of mine who that we're building actually in South Africa, I met in Israel, and I'm helping them launch over there. So they're really excited to get moving forward with the Stockist program. And I'm honored to be a part of this. I really am. And I said it before, you guys are inspiring me in so many ways. And I just love the message of Pure. I've been here now for a few years. I've actually been a part of the company longer, but I came back because this message is so powerful and everybody needs to hear it. So I just want to say thank you to all you're doing. I know it's so much. We got so many people and there's so many questions. And I just appreciate you all in so many ways. So it's an honor, and thank you. And I'm going to shut up and let you all talk.
All right. Thank you so much. We just appreciate the fact that you're always around to support. So what I want to do now, I want to invite Amy Perez. Amy Perez, a top leader. But Amy, I want you to do one thing very important for us. We do have one of our first, she's a blue diamond. Yes, she's a blue diamond. She's not the first. I think Doris is the first, right? Doris got to be the first every time. Don't forget that part. But Amy Perez is one of our top leaders, and she has worked really hard and produced so many different ranks. She has helped so many families all across Africa to be very successful. Amy, I cannot tell you how appreciative we are of what you're doing, of what the team is doing. But Amy, before we kind of get to you, I want you to introduce Ngozi Ede. I don't know. I think I see Ngozi on the call. If you want to do some justice and talk about Ngozi, we just left her for this special moment. That way, because she's providing leadership in numerous ways as well. But, sometimes some of the leadership the best leadership and the type of leadership you don't see, but that is solid and that is transformative. So if you want to talk about Ngozi, if she wants to speak, that's great. But if you just want to talk about her, that would be great. Amy Perez, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ben. First of all, you're absolutely incredible. I mean, and this program, the innovation, it's amazing. So I want to say thank you to that. Thank you for all your hard work. Lewis is right. Everybody's right. I don't think you sleep either. You're always working. So we really appreciate everything you do. You're there for us. You're, like I said, you're innovative. It's awesome. People talk to you what they need. You listen. So thank you so much. Awesome to our team. Our team had a lot of more incredible ranks. And Ngozi, I call her Juliet. But I am so excited. I have a dog that's saying hello now too. Sorry. But I am so excited.
Your dog wants to be part of Africa too.
Yeah, yeah. He's a pure dog. He's on sulfur. Anyway, so he's excited. But this has been a blessing. Pure's a blessing of better health and, yes, better finances. And this past week to give another 100 people for checks in Pure in Africa. Do you realize how big that is? It's another week where we gave more money to people in Africa, changing lives. And one person in particular, you know, she's always undercover because she's such a servant heart. She just stays under the radar because she just is always helping people. She doesn't need to, you know, to be out there. But I do want to give her recognition because she hit diamond, yes. But then to hit blue diamond in less than 3 months, I really think it's a record for, and I know it's a record in Africa, but it's, you know, it took me a long time to hit blue diamond. And for her to do it in 3 months, wow. So, glimpse of life, can you say something tonight? I want to congratulate you.
Wow, thank you, Amy Perez. You're a wonderful and a great leader. I love working with you. You're actually the best leader I've ever worked with. Mr. Ben, you're a great man. You know, I love that word that says amazing, often from you. You have really led Africa, and thanks for bringing Pure to Africa. To Dr. Etuk, you're a wonderful upline and a partner. I appreciate you. To our team members, I will say without you, I won't be there. I have a lot of bankers under me, and even if they don't want to come up to like show they are there, but they are doing a great job. You know, our product is amazing. You know, what keeps me happy every day is when people call you and tell you, oh, I just used this product for someone who is on dialysis. And in 1 week, he stopped taking blood, transmission and all that. In fact, a lot of great testimonies. The one that shocked me was the one that happened last week. A young boy of 28 years called that he has a problem with the sight, and I recommended the Pure SL to him, and Pure SL and sulfur. And after 2 weeks, they called me. My mom wants the product. My aunt wants the product. I said, but it's too early to say it's working. He said, no, auntie, it has worked for me. You know, I also have a team of doctors who use the Pure SL for fertility. If you look at our orders, we do a lot of Pure SL order. You know, 2 fertility clinics uses our product right now and is really working for sperm mobility. So Mr. Ben, thank you so much for bringing this great product to Nigeria. We appreciate you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Amy, go ahead.
Unmute.
All right.
Thank you.
Amy, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
I just wanted to, she's a servant heart. She's kind. And also wanted to also congratulate all the new ranks, all the new rubies, all the new sapphires this week. Mary Ashley, there's so many people I can't even keep up. Sapphires, platinums, we had 5 platinums. I mean, it's beautiful. And, you know, Lewis is right. He's got a whole team starting right now with Dr. Toyin and Dr. Atuk they're all so phenomenal. So I thank you for giving me time to say congratulations to the whole team and all the 70 bronzes. That's awesome.
Wow. That's amazing. Amy, thank you so much for everything you do. And we just love to see what is going on. And Dalima McGregor, she's not on this call right now, but we do have Doris. I've seen Doris. I think Charles Doris is back on the call. Before I get Scott Thomas to close for us today, I just want to honor all of our other leaders that are out here. You know, I got Chooks. I see Dr. Chichi. I see just so many people. Benwari, my good friend Benwari. Benwari, I hope your son is doing good and all that. But we just have so many great leaders on this call. But, you know, I wish we could have everybody say something, but, you know, we'll get to that point. But Doris de Boom, Doris, are you traveling already? Where are you? But Doris, the first diamond in Africa, top leader, best of the best, working hard for team members every day. So Doris, go ahead and say something real quickly, and then Scott Thomas will bring us to a close.
Yeah, good evening. It's amazing to join this Stockist room. Sorry, I just entered late. Always traveling, right, Dr. Ben? I appreciate that. But I want to appreciate everyone here, especially the Stockists. We are really doing it large. We are really taking it large. And I don't know if they have touched all what we're about to touch. I can see we're about closing. I wish I joined early to talk something, but maybe I will join next time. But let me use this time to say hi to my leaders and the Stockists here. Like Eguno, I can see them here. We have a big Stockist in Ireland now, as in a whole, I would call it a whole lot of Stockists in Ireland. I feel the business is going up in the island, in the Lake Now side. We have our Papa here, the elder himself. I wish I can call if I can allow him to talk more, because he's really an elder in the team, but a Papa with a good zeal. He just joined the Zoom, and he's taking the business worldwide. He opened up a Stockist, not only Stockist, as something like a large, I call it a hall for empowering people. He has this mind of empowering people. He has started empowering people not only in Lagos, but even in the north, the mega Stockist. Not anybody, but I call the Otumba himself, Babalawan, and Titus, his upline. I appreciate all of you here. I appreciate all my people. I appreciate the leaders here. I can see Moses and his team. Moses, I appreciate you. Now, I respect you so much. They are doing a wonderful job. And I respect you, Mr. Ben. Amy Perez, I give it that great hand. Some thoughts to you. All the leaders here, one love. I appreciate all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Scott Thomas, you know Doris is just amazing. But Scott, what you do for us as a team, your family, the prayers, go Bulldogs. I mean, we just go ahead.
Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, Dr. Ben. And what an incredible presentation. And once again, your ability to display leadership, and then to hear from leaders and to interact is incredible. Man, I was blessed with an incredible team, Les Hughes and his guys all over the world. But I was blessed. I know what it takes. I hit Blue Diamond in 90 days. And it was massive, insane action. And I'm seeing that happen in Africa with all of these ranks and the numbers of bronzes and different levels. And I just congratulate you. I honor you. I respect you because you are stepping into the promised land. God has provided it. He's taken you to the river. Now you've stepped across the Jordan River into an incredible promised land. And now the future is yours. What you do today is changing your future forever. And I honor you. I pray God's blessing on you. And I just pray God's richest favor. I believe, as I've said before, God's hand of favor is on Africa. And I'm so excited to see it. So thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ben.
Thank you. I mean, we got to say an amen to that. I don't know what you believe. You can type it in your language, but I got to say an amen to that because I want the blessings and the favor of God. Thank you so much. Yes, and amen. It is done. It is finished. Thank you so much, Scott Thomas. Guys, we couldn't be here today without the amazing job of the staff, the employees who spent hours and hours on the programming team. I mean, think about it, Africa. You are leading the company in a new direction. in a new dimension into the future through the Stockist program. I mean, people are asking for the Stockist program all across the world. I've seen a lot of questions about the UK. I just can't even answer that. And to honor my friend, Dr. Lawrence, I have been working on trying to get the UK back up, but like I said, it is yes and amen. We're going to go there. We're going to open it up. But I just want to say thanks to my staff, because man, these people, you think I work hard? These people work really hard. I mean, talk about Elizabeth and her team in Nigeria. Talk about Fred and his team in Ghana. Talk about Mike Mocha, who is pulling everybody together. And then talk about Charles. I mean, one guy you guys don't ever see is Demi. Demi is just amazing. He's really helped us out. Jerome in the warehouse. Muyiwa, the accountant. That guy never misses a bit. He pays every day, every Saturday. These guys are amazing. But specific to the software, there's one person I want to talk about, because she did the reconciliation for thousands and thousands of dollars all by herself. Chika. I mean, if you want to go in the chat group and just type Chika, Chika is amazing. I am so glad that we did not, I don't want to use the word kill Chika with the reconciliation, but I am so glad we're going to take this thing off through this automation. Chika, you did amazingly well. And I want to also focus on Zemi and Nana and Ifeoma. Ifeoma, most of you are going to get to know us soon. But these three amazing ladies spent hours and hours and hours with myself, with Mark, to put this software together. I mean, who would have thought would have gotten to this point? But these ladies kept going. We kept having Zooms and Zooms and Zooms and all of that. And we achieved what we achieved today. But then we had Charles join us at the end to kind of make, because Charles interacts with the Stockist more than every one of us. And so Charles came and kind of pointed us in the direction of some of the things we needed to do. But these ladies and this gentleman, they have just been phenomenal. I drive these people really hard. They know that. Forgive me, but we're just trying to get to the promised land. And I promise you guys that we're going to get there. But this has been an amazing effort. I want to say thanks to our programming team, our programming contractor, and our programming lead. I think we should pay you more, just saying, because you've done really well. We are very pleased with the software. But from the programming team, he said, so please be patient. He said, effective tomorrow, 8 in the morning, that's when the software will be open for everybody to use. So with that being said, I think, what's the name of that person, Mbassi? Somebody was saying we extended 12% to by another week, and the person who had said that was, I want to honor this leader who said this. I'm going to look for you now. Who was that leader that recommended that? I'm going to call you by name.
I think it's Uchenna.
Uchenna Mbassi. Yeah, Mbassi Uchenna. I honor you and I call you out because he calls us by name. And yes, we're going to extend it by 1 week. So Charles, please put that information across to the Stockist. Anybody that started from the 15th reconciliation or joins from the 15th and does a cycle from the 15th to I guess that would be what, that would be by 1 week. Would that be the 7th? Yeah, the 7th of July. We would do you at, we would recycle at 12%. I hope, Wasiu, of course, Wasiu, we extended it. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you and your family stay safe. And we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We thank you guys. Yes, Francesca Uchenna is a great leader. I agree. Sorry, my internet was really bad. I was here screaming Charles and Zemi, whereas the problem was for me. I had to change my computer, but I think this was a great call. So we have a holiday today in the United States. June 19th, the end of slavery. So we are happy, we're celebrating, and Pure celebrates with people across all cultures, across all religions, all across the world. So thank you very much, and God bless you guys. And next week, we're gonna have more information, new markets, new growth, new strategies. So let's go out there, be great and dominate. So thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you, bye-bye.
grow. I told that one, tell me, yeah, shama about me, Joe, cause I got this energy, be Genevieve energy. People united, reaching everyone, call it synergy. Yeah. Easy, go. Let's live up here. Easy, go.